Hello everyone, this is Pyropanda.
And this is Hydrofox.
Alrighty, so let's start with the name. This is going to be our first podcast, and the name here is The Bear and the Fox. So I'm the bear, and he's the fox.
Yep.
Let's start with our introductions. Let's talk about who we are as people. You're a cosplayer. You do all sorts of things. You're an artist, which is very exciting.
Yep.
You have sites that we could talk about later to show everyone what you do, which is pretty cool in my opinion.
Thank you. And for what I've heard, you're actually a radio host. You're a showman. You do all these cool things on your own time. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and also I hear that you're a gamer. You're quite the gamer.
I am quite the gamer. I'm not quite the showman, but I like to be. I used to cast for a clan that I used to be a part of in Infinity Gaming. I used to cast StarCraft, which was pretty exciting. I don't cast as much as I used to or like to anymore, just because I just not into the game as much as I used to be. I mean, you know, when you play a game long enough, you finally get just deterred from it. You're just like, it's not the same as it used to be. And besides from that, I get a lot of ladder anxiety. So that's about it. So what kind of art do you do?
Well, I'm mostly shooting more for illustration, but I do a lot of fan art and a lot of just like original art as often as I can. Like right now I'm working on something for school.
Oh yeah, what are you working on? I can hear it in the background. You're kind of drawn.
Yeah, this is I'm working with pastels at the moment. I'm doing some life art, and technically this is supposed to be homework, but since I've been pretty busy this weekend, I kind of lagged behind on actually working on it. Don't tell my professor, though.
Actually, that's part of the exciting news. It's our main major topic of tonight. What exactly, where did you, because I was there last year, and this is going to be freaking amazing. What did you do yesterday or during the weekend?
Actually, guys, where I went, I actually attended the Anime Expo in Los Angeles.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, I had a really good time, was able to see some pretty cool stuff, and one of the best things, in my opinion, happens to be the cosplay there, the shows, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I wish I was there this year. I was there last year as Rorschach. So right. I was there with you, Ben. We were there hanging out, and then I remember this. I was such a good Rorschach. I was real sexy and all that. I'm just kidding. I wasn't that sexy. But I do remember this one girl. She came to me and she gave me a hug, and then she was like, "Oh, your Rorschach cosplay is so cool." And then all of a sudden she was walking away, and she turned back and she gave me a little wave with her like a finger, and I was like, "I'll remember you for the rest of my life, pretty lady." My face was covered up. I was wearing the Rorschach mask. She didn't know what it looked like, but I was that good. So, what did you go cosplay as this time?
No, I cosplayed as Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Oh, do the intro real quick. Just 5 seconds of it, like the cool one.
All right. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Size and assassin invasion Yeager. Boom, 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 boom. Send Yeager. That song, dude, is so epic, dude.
Oh my gosh, that's so sick.
Yeah, I know.
So, all right. So basically, is there anything else that you like? Sailor Moon was there, right? So.
Oh, guys, yeah. For those of you who don't know, the new series, the reboot for Sailor Moon Crystal, was actually, they were giving a showing of the first episode at AX, and so I had the privilege to actually attend the 12:30 showing of the the event, and in my opinion, I felt it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool show.
But you didn't grow up with Sailor Moon, meaning you didn't watch it as a child, did you? You just.
Honestly, guys, I kind of felt bad that I didn't know any of the references. Like, everyone was like, they see this one guy, people were like, "Oh my god!" And
I'm like, him! It's so cool.
I was like, "Who is that guy?" Or like this one scene where it has to do with. Well, I don't want to give anything away. I mean, there's this one scene where in the beginning where you literally have you have someone that looks like Sailor Moon, and you have some guy who I guess is Tuxedo Mask. They're like in some kind of light in some kind of palace, and they just kind of just hook up, and in my mind, I'm thinking,
Wait,
okay,
hook up as in like it's like
no, they
sexual
kissed.
tension?
No. It's not that far. But it was
No,
more
I
like
didn't mean sex. I meant just sexual attention. You know, just hook up. Like, oh my gosh, that woman over there. Oh
Honestly,
my god,
yeah.
that man.
well, you couldn't really see their faces because it was like so much light. I think that was the whole point. There was supposed to be some kind of magical light that kind of shows you. And
Is it a reboot?
yeah, it is a reboot. The animation's completely redone, and I don't know if they have the same cast or a new cast for voice actings, but I have seen the first episode, and for what I remember, it had to do with a jewelry store robbery. And that's pretty much what happens, but there's a little bit of a different twist to this one.
Alrighty. We talked about what you cosplayed as, and last year when I was there, I cosplayed as Rorschach, which we talked about. What kind of art do you do? What style art do you do? Do you have a certain style?
Honestly, I'm just gonna say what most people say about like style. I really don't try to purposely make one. All I do is just draw what I like and, just give it my taste. And if people call that a style, then awesome.
That's cool. What is there anything you want to share?
Well, if you guys are interested in any of my work, my artwork, you can actually the image you're looking at right now. It was just a quick doodle, but I was able to draw it in time for our little show. And if you like that, check out some of my other stuff on DeviantArt, and Instagram, Tumblr, all that good stuff in the description below.
Yeah, the descriptions, all of them. So, before I end this, I wanted to talk about the Rorschach mask, because basically the whole cosplay that I did, which was I'm pretty excited for. I basically took a top hat from my dad's and a scarf from my nana, and my dad also had a kick-ass.
The scarf was from your nana?
Yeah, the scarf was my nana's scarf. So I mean, like, it wasn't my dad's scarf. I know I look good in it because my nana has great taste. So. What I did was I did cheat. I cheated a little bit. What happened was, in high school, Benjamin Franklin, Ben, I call him all sorts of names. I just call him, his name is Ben, but it's Hydrofox. Hydrofox here. So.
Hello.
Yep.
I'm Ben.
Co-host Ben. What I did was I took his mask, which he made a really sick Rorschach, a legit Rorschach, and I put like a British spin on it. So it's kind of like I took a trench coat, a top hat, and a scarf, and I would just look freaking British. Because originally I was going to be Sherlock. I was going to be Sherlock.
I remember that.
I don't remember what I didn't have. Was it the gloves that I didn't have?
I don't know exactly, but you didn't have something. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was, I don't know if it was gloves or something. But, it wasn't the Sherlock cat. I didn't have that. But he doesn't... The Sherlock doesn't have...
Are you talking about the deer stalker?
The deer stalker, yeah. I feel like that's a weapon. The deer stalker.
It does sound like a weapon. It sounds like something like a rifle or...
Oh, yeah. You know how, in the Game of Thrones, they like name their weapons like Oathkeeper and stuff?
Well, all I know so far is fire.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm not really up to date.
You gotta see the Game of Thrones. It's so cool. This is what you gotta do. You gotta come to my place. We'll sit in front of the TVs and we'll go through Fairy Tale. We'll go through Clannad. We'll go through Sherlock again because we're waiting for the 4th season.
Yes, 4th season. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting so long.
I know. And then if we want to, we'll watch... I haven't seen too much of David Tennant. I've seen of all of Matt Smith and all of the Ninth Doctor, and there's bits and pieces of David Tennant, which is a crime in Doctor Who that I didn't see. So I would like to see that. So when you can come over and we can see all the things, and then you'll be happy.
For sure. After this podcast, I guess I can just jump into my computer screen and go in instead of just taking a bus.
See. Exactly. I'll share my screen, and you can watch the Game of Thrones on my screen, and it'd be almost like pirating.
But it really isn't.
But it isn't. I'm watching it, and you're just talking to me, and we're watching together.
Yeah. And
All
the
right,
quality
guys.
probably would suck too.
All right, guys. This has been the Bear and the Fox, and choose a side. Are you with the bear or are you with the fox?
You better choose carefully, guys.
All right. I think bears are much cooler. Bye.
Fox.
What was that? A cuss word?
No, Fox. Thanks for watching this episode.
If you enjoyed what Z heard,
Then subscribe.
and tune in next week for the Bear
And the Fox.